Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your March eclipse reading with Aubriana. In this video, we're going to be talking about the March 25th of 2024 lunar eclipse, and we'll talk a little bit about what may be coming up for you around that time, and then we'll head over to the DMT cards for your activating shift code. So I keep thinking about Pisces and how you guys are the 12th zodiac. And one of these times, I'm going to do the zodiac backwards so that you guys are first. Um, so, anyways, what are eclipses? What's going on? And how can we shift all this energy that's coming up? All right. Eclipses are, they can be new beginnings or endings. They can be seen as synchronistic events. They can bring up fated events or acts of destiny. They there can be a lot of upheaval around eclipse season, right? And literally information being eclipsed. So even if we feel like we have it all figured out, there will usually be something after the eclipse happens where new information comes up, something totally out of the norm, totally not what we were expecting. And then, just kind of seeing where to go next. So, because this is a lunar eclipse in Libra, there will also be themes of relationships. And I feel like March has been a month that has been very heavily um, um, there's been a lot of topics, a lot of energy around relationships coming up this month. And some other things are harmony, balance, right? So these are all things that eclipses can mean and kind of show us. And then for Pisces specifically, this is going to be happening in your eighth house. So, fated events in the area of your life connected to transformation, psychological issues, fear, power, control. The eighth house is like this energy of like death and rebirth. So, all of that can be coming up too. It can be a very transformational time for you all. And yeah. So when we take it over to the DMT codes, your activating shift code around this eclipse is going to be 3368. Pisces as bioquantum, as um essentially masters of the quantum field, right? Um, what I would say around this time is to be in the expression of source as the quantum self, to reprogram any limiting beliefs that may have you stuck on the outside of flow. So, with the eight, I feel like there's a lot of flow, abundance, that kind of energy right under the surface. And also, even on the astrological side, it's the eighth house, yes, but it's the eighth and second house. So the moon will be in the eighth house where there may be some endings, but the sun is shining on that second house of finance and livelihood. So I do see this, um, I do see this balancing act energy of definitely some themes around finances, flow, abundance coming up for you guys. And my advice here would be to allow the divine guidance to come in, show you what you need to see, and to let go of any habits holding you back to allow you to fully step into expressing as the sun. Right. So I would suggest practicing being in flow as you allow abundance to come in from unexpected sources during this time as well. Okay. So we're going to go over to the activating shift code. And Again, your code today is 3368. If you are new here, welcome. We'll just take a moment to move into our quantum heart space, taking a deep breath, breathing in the white blue light, and turning on that quantum heart, and preparing the body to be able to receive. Okay. So what you want to do is just look at the code. I'll hold it up here. You'll look at it with the physical eyes. This is the 33. Pisces. Masters. All right. Once you've matched the frequency of the code, go ahead and close the eyes. Pull the code in through the forehead. Bring it into the pineal gland and allow it to spin. And as it spins, it's releasing a very specific frequency into the quantum body, lighting up those electrons, lighting up every cell in the body. And just feel as this frequency lights up every single cell. This code is going to be the 6. So again, just matching the frequency of the symbol, the eyes open. And once you've matched the frequency, closing the eyes and bringing the symbol in through the center of the forehead, into the pineal gland, and allowing it to spin. As it's spinning, it is releasing the frequency of the reprogrammer, moving and shifting into the quantum body, that light grid, however you experience it, however you see it, is perfect. And then the last code is going to be the 8. Hold it up here for you. And matching the frequency of the symbol. Once you feel that you've matched the frequency, going ahead and closing the eyes. Pulling it in through the center of the forehead, into the pineal gland, and allowing it to spin. Just allowing yourself to receive. Let everything turn on in that quantum body. Watching the frequencies being released from the pineal gland. So you push your thoughts or consciousness into that quantum body. Just allowing yourself to have the experience. All right. Thank you for spending this time with me today. And this is a practice. You don't have to do it perfectly, as Jules always says. And you just continue to come back time and time again and practice doing it. So, with that, happy eclipse season. If you feel divinely led to, leave any comments or reflections in the section below. We are happy to hear from you all, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, Pisces.